small hours, the city keeps its maps inside the skull. Corridors printed in nocturne ink, fold without a seam. Names arrive like strangers, and each one takes a corridor. If you listen, a door will open that you did not know you owned.
There is a street that unravels as a sentence in my chest. Lamps like commas punctuate the hush between my breaths. I walk, my shadow reads the margins of a paper moon, and every corner files its memory beneath the tune. A ledger of faces, all anonymous and exact. A glass that counts the footfalls of the hours like a pact. Maps that look like mirrors, mirrors that keep bad keys. I hold a city in my palm, and it forgets the names of streets. Through the rooms, I find myself in rooms. Through the rooms, always different rooms. Once I met a stair that led to a stair that led to words. Each syllable a step, a lexicon of sleeping birds. Voices folded in like newspapers beneath the bed. I read the headlines backward in the margins of my head. A face that split in two and kept debating where to go. One voice assumed the weather, one the careful afterglow. The desk I trusted said, remember what you never were. And in the drawer I found a map that only showed a blur. There is a name that hums inside the tin of bone. A name that hums. Say it once and it becomes a corridor alone. Corridor alone. Say it twice and two doors answer in the same tone. Two doors answer. I counted my reflections, they kept on multiplying. Each reflection a ledger footnote, quietly insisting. The atlas of my breathing catalog, the rooms I'd been and left, small footnotes where the light had trimmed the skin. Listen, there is an index in the attic of the skull. An index that refuses to be alphabetical. It files by feeling, by the weight of postponed laughter, by the small betrayals left behind like moths in closeting.